Hi everybody, it's Dr. Magnifico from Vet and Probably.com, mostly Vet right now. It is the middle of May, so like third week of May. The weather is beautiful. It is hot, humid day. We've just had a couple beautiful days and then the heat and the humidity has settled in. So I am outside walking with my 3 dogs. So here they are, and then there's Charleston walking up ahead. It's, I don't know, mid-80s, and we were just out for about a 5-minute walk and everybody is panting already. We went down to the pond, everybody took a swim or stuck their nose in, and now we are headed back to air conditioning. But this is my first, message of the summer that says, please be very careful. If you've got an overweight dog or you've got a brachycephalic dog, it is super important to go for walks early in the morning and late at night when it is cooler outside, to not be outside in the middle of the day. Certainly not unsupervised. No tying your dog out at all. That's one of the most dangerous things that I see. People tie their dog out while they're playing with their kids, and their dog is excited and barking and playing, and they get so overheated that we can't turn around the hyperthermia and they die. So be really careful. Keep a baby pool available. Keep fresh water available at all times. And whatever you do, don't bring your pets with you. Don't put them in the car. Don't go anywhere. I actually saw a dog in a parked car in the grocery store last summer, and my sister and I got so worried that we went into the store to try to find the person, and then we realized it was a client. So we went up to them and we begged them to just be really careful. The dog had only been in there for a few minutes, and I know that was the case. But anytime I see a dog in that car, I get really worried, especially when that dog is anxious or barking because their internal body temperature gets really hot. Just keep your pets inside with you in the air conditioning. If you are outside, keep fresh water available. Don't be afraid to hose them off and keep them cool. And when you see panting, or even worse than that, if you start to see foaming saliva, it's time to go inside and get them cooled off. If you're worried that your dog is overheated, put them in the bathtub with some cool water, not cold water. Get them sort of as wet as possible. And if they don't calm down in 10 minutes, it's time to go to the vet, or it's time to take a rectal temperature. If your dog is above 103, or if they're, it's time to go to the vet and get some IV fluids and start cooling them down. Once they get to about 106 or 107, it is just about impossible to turn them around, and you don't want to wait for that to happen. So be extra cautious and just keep your pets inside with you. As far as the cats go, I don't see that much of a problem. Outside cats will find some place cool to lie, and they will keep themselves cool, so it's not such a big deal. But the dogs, every year, it's somebody has their dog tied out, or their dog gets too excited, or they're the wrong kind of breed and they get too hot, and then really bad things can happen. So be really careful. Only go someplace with your pet if you are going to bring them with you. Don't keep them in the car. It's just not worth traveling. And then there are a lot of people like me who will get a little crazy and start calling the police, or consider breaking your window. If you have any questions about hyperthermia or the dangers of getting overheated, you can find me at Probably.com or here at Vet. Have a great summer, everyone, and be very safe. Thanks. Bye.